Oh, wow, that's a relief. Pleasure to be here. I have kind of gotten myself in a confusing situation where I thought we were doing stand-up, but I have trekked, and I'm absolutely thrilled. So on the notion, I do have some material on behalf of family. So I think in order to justify my family, I should justify the t-shirt I am wearing because they are my family. And so it clearly states McDonald's. I am a consumer, so when I bought this t-shirt, I thought, you know what, Ben, if you buy that t-shirt, you'll never go hungry again. And my mum comes up to me in the lounge room and she'll say things like, how can you publicise on your body such an inherently disgusting restaurant? And I'll be like, Mum, it doesn't say KFC. All right, liquid. Welcome to the show. Alright, yeah, such a pleasure, such a pleasure. You might have suggested on behalf of my family too that I have a bit of an accent. So I hail from England originally, the UK, a little place called Kent, which is south of London, about an hour and a half. And I miss elements of England. I really, really do. But it's not the religious intolerance, and it's not the shite weather. But it does have something to do with God. When I would wake up in my grandmother's cottage, and she would be cooking eggs and bacon, I would clasp my hands in prayer, and I would say, Dear Lord, do not lead me into temptation. But I was always fucking tempted, because cocaine is $80 a gram. And a pint of lager is $5. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, I don't know if it's just me, but is it hot in here?
Yeah.
Is it actually hot?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you don't have anything to complain about.
Show us the t-shirt.
Because my mum is menopausal. So she's even hotter than we are collectively right now. And, like, it's really tough for me living at home with a mother who is menopausal because I'll be like, can't you just take a tablet and shut the fuck up? And she'll be like, no, you know, and I'm not harsh, I'm not denigrating my mother. I love her very much. But I've been shooting the shit with Dad a bit about sex recently. Because I'm mature, you know. And I'll be like, how's Mum's Jats cracking? And he'll be like, yeah, it's pretty good because I can spit on it and butter it up. Okay, I'll work on that one, rewrite. Too harsh for this crowd. Yeah, round of applause for everyone. I'm not quite done, but I just want to keep you on my side. The Jats, we're putting it away. Right, no worries. Right, don't go down like a house on fire. Right, so yeah, but I actually miss my mum's time of the month, right? Because when I was about like 16, 17, I'd always know when she was on her rags. Because we would go on holiday to the Gold Coast, right? And we'd go to the Gold Coast and Mum would drink Veuve Clicquot with her friends, right? And her friends, there was about 3 or 4 of them, and they'd have a cheese platter for maybe, I don't know, 50 fucking people, right? And they'd sit around, and they'd have like crisps with the dip and shit. And the crisps would be like those healthy versions of crisps, the slow cooked ones. And I remember thinking, everybody knows what's coming. That's a metaphor for my mother's vagina, right? And yeah, well, calm down there. Jesus. Where did this come from? Right? You know, and I'll continue with the story. Thank you. And And yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure, right? Because we'd get in the car to go back home, and it would be my mum would look like a beetroot, and she'd be really angry at all of us. You know, she'd be like, Benjamin, stop chewing Hubba Bubba. Catherine, stop kicking the seat, my sister. And my brother Viv, could you please wake the fuck up? Right? And then my dad, stop going near that semi-trailer. Right? And when we get home, if you thought the Jack's cracker was harsh, just wait for this next bit, right? But we'd get home and Mum and Dad would go into the bedroom to argue. And she would come out of the bedroom and she'd have these stains on her shirt. And I would think, oh no, like, is that tomato soup? And it turns out she hadn't been having sex on her rags, but had hit my dad with a baseball bat. But we're all good now. We are a happy family. And that's my time. So thank you very much for having me there. DQ! He's disqualified. He's off the board, this kid. But he's coming back. Love you all. Take care.